What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, crypto family? Welcome to Coffee and Crypto, the hottest, most seeked out cryptocurrency morning show in the world, guys. We are growing. The community is growing, and I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you all so much. That video was definitely like Gary V does not play games. I have to listen to him sometime in the morning just to kind of get me going. I went for a run this morning. What an incredible run I had. Ran around Atlanta. It wasn't too hot. If this is your first time on a call on crypto, on Coffee and Crypto, just go ahead and drop a number 7 in the chat box. Want to see? And we are trying to go live on YouTube. For some reason, YouTube is not allowing for me to go live, so I will just have to upload. Looks like I'm just going to have to upload the video later on, which is fine. But welcome to the call, Walona. Welcome to the call, Monique. Welcome to the call, Sharon. That is amazing, man. So grateful to have new people on the call, and hopefully y'all decide to come back. It's not just about coming this one time, but hopefully you take the time to come back, because what we're going to deliver here for you all today is going to be a show like no other. We really get down here, and one thing that we want you all to do is to feel comfortable, right? One thing that I know that makes everyone feel comfortable is either coffee in the morning, tea in the morning, and some conversations. So I want to say cheers to you all. If you got your coffee, your tea, your water, I got coffee and I got water, right? So shout out to my brother Raph. What up, bye? Got my buys. I got my brothers from college on the line, man. Hey, that gets me excited. Like I'm really fired up. So cheers to each and every single one of you all, and let's take a sip. All right. Awesome. So definitely appreciate having you all here. Again, this is, I believe we're in episode 27. Trav, am I right? Throw a thumb up if we at episode 27 right now, man. Are we there or what? Let's go. Episode 27. I'm so excited to be able to be in this space and stay consistent. There's been calls that we've had in the past that some of you all have been asking, when is it going to come? I know we have our success talk that should be starting back up soon. Right now, I need to readjust my schedule, getting super busy. I don't know if you all know, but for the people that do not know, if you are in the Atlanta area, I want to challenge you. And if you're not in Atlanta, I want to challenge you to get here this weekend. Get here this weekend. The tickets actually just went up. So unfortunately, those $250 tickets are not available anymore. It's a movie now. All right. We're talking about Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, 19 Keys, Charlemagne the God, Wall Street Trapper, Big Boy Crypto. You got Rick Ross, Earn Your Leisure, T.I., DJ Envy, Dame Dash, all right, I believe the creator of FUBU, right? R. Donahue Peebles, which is a billionaire in real estate, Ash Cash. We got Angela Yee from the radio. And then if you look right here, we got Vincent Owens, which is me. All right. And I'm your host here on this call. We'll be speaking on a crypto a crypto panel that is going to be speaking about how this technology is helping increase the influencer economy. Right. So how influencers are able to now start to actually gain money, make money online through these companies, how these companies are starting to utilize blockchain technology to be able to build the influencer economy, all right, the global influencer economy. And so we'll be speaking about that. I have a lot of key pointers to talk about. I'm doing a lot of research, and I'm really excited. And then I'll be hopping off this stage, and I'll be headed over to the Women Who Can Cannabis Conference, which is a free conference in Atlanta. So if you're still trying to get some crypto value and you're in Atlanta, make sure you plug in to the Women Who Can Cannabis Conference. And that conference is amazing. That one I'll be speaking about how blockchain technology will be segueing and merging with the current cannabis industry to help them become more interoperable, right? And so I really believe that this is going to be one of the biggest weekends of our lives here in the Vincent Owens Group. I can't wait for the people that can't come, can't wait for you all to see all the content and just make you wish that you was here. All right, the tickets now are, we got 3 days away. So it's definitely getting real, you all. You're going to be able to come here and learn about taxes, crypto, stocks, marketing, estate planning, insurance, real estate, how to get money from the government, student loans. All right. It's now $3.99 for the ticket. InvestFest Silver VIP memberships is sold out, and the Gold VIP membership is 20 grand. All right, so you got $20,000 ticket there. So again, this might be one of those opportunities for you to change your life forever and just be in the space. Because I know one thing: events change lives. Events is what really changed my life. All right, if you guys love this call, what I want you to do is drop those coffee emojis. Anything that we say that's extremely bullish, drop those coffee emojis. If you're just grateful to be alive, drop those coffee emojis. If you're grateful to be here, drop those coffee emojis. Travis, I'm gonna pass it over to you. How are you feeling this morning, bro? Then I'm gonna hop into it, and then we just gonna go back and forth and just give these people some good value.
Bro, morning. I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel like I've prepared a great call for everyone. We got one more call before InvestFest in Atlanta. I can't wait to get down there and really just network and really just leverage the event into showing people the value that we truly carry. There's gonna be 10,000 people at this event, and after this, we're gonna have 10,000 people on this call.
It's already done. It's already done, and I'm really excited. I'm grateful, and I'm even more grateful for the people that are here. You know what I mean? The people that are here right now, because I want to tell you something. You're ahead of everybody else. You're ahead of the other 10,000. So let's say this is your first time on the call. Forget invest. Like, not saying forget it, but like, that's on Saturday. You're here on Tuesday. The market could make a major move by Saturday. So the fact that you're here today is absolutely incredible. So guys, we're not going to hold you up any longer. We're going to jump and dive straight into this bullish content. And that's exactly how we're about to do it. So the first thing I want to pull up is coin market cap. All right, coin market cap. This is the place. Now, this call originally started to teach you all how to research, and that's exactly what we're going to continue to do. That's our mission here on Coffee and Crypto, to teach you how to do the necessary research so that you can take this information, share it with others, but also be able to truly change your life. If you not have taken the time to send this link to one person, just shoot it to one person, man. Just send this link to one person. I promise you, if they hop on, they're going to say thank you so much, because there's about to be so much value in this call today. All right. So the current cryptocurrency market, we have over 20,000 coins right now, 20,423 to be exact. All right. We're going to see a sharp decline in that. I believe that 99% of cryptocurrencies will fail, the same way that we saw 99% of companies in Web 1 that came out in our beginning in 1999 and 2000. A lot of those companies are not around. Look at the Kmarts, all right? Look at the Toys R Us's. Look at these companies that are not around, that do not fit in the model of our current world. And one thing I know is that if you are a CEO on this call, or you are a high executive, or you have a managerial position, it is your duty to become innovative in your business. And I promise you, if you stay stagnant in the way that you've been used to for the last couple of years, there's going to be some millennial or some Gen Xer that's going to come take your job, because they are going to be a lot more innovative. Innovation is here, all right, and it is not a joke. You want to learn this information so that you can stay at the top, because I promise you, blockchain technology is not far away from being implemented into our every single day life. I really believe that NFTs, people will use NFTs at the airport for your flights. NFTs will be your passport in the future. NFTs will be your ID, your driver's license. NFTs will be your vaccine information. NFTs will be everything. Everything will be held on the blockchain. All right. And you want to make sure that you are up on this information. Now, today we have $22,000 Bitcoins. We've seen it elevate, which is great. Over 8% over the last 7 days. Ethereum up to 1,500, still up 13% over the last 7 days, guys. All right, then we have USDT and NUSDC, which are both back pegged at $1 currently. All right, and then we go down to XRP, which has surpassed Cardano and Solana. All right, about $1 billion right now. It's at 36 cents, up 11%. All right, so this is the current market. All right, now jumping into Twitter land, All right, I have a couple of videos that I want to show you all. Now today, I am personally focused. I want to make sure that Travis knows this. Today, my main focus, again, is ISO 222, but really talking about the XDC network with Impale. If you guys have been hearing about what's going on with Impale, drop some coffees in the chat box. If you have not heard about it, what I want you all to do is just drop some me's in the chat box. If you've never heard, drop a me. If you've heard about it, drop some coffees, right? Because this right here is super bullish. I went and increased my position on XDC over the weekend.
That's good.
Definitely increased my position on XDC. I know you did too, Trav. I know.
I knew you were going to cover this. I knew you were going to cover this. I was
you knew I was going to cover this?
I was just like, let me just do something else. Because
all right, so look, let's start here. All right, let's start a little, because I know we got people, like people get on here and they be like, woo, this information was a lot. Like, I don't know if I can take it. So I want to bring you guys up to speed. Now, I saw this video right here on Wall Street Silver's page, and it's a little long, but I want you, it's about 2 minutes long, all right? But I want you guys to see what's going on. What's the transition that's been since 1993 in the tech world. Check this out, family. Pay attention to the revolution, the evolution. Pay attention to Google. Pay attention to Google. Woo! Look at Google. Sheesh. MySpace. Watch Google. Bye, Yahoo.
oh, this is lit.
This is lit, right? Yeah. Yeah, we keep it fresh here now. Sheesh.
Excellent. This is excellent.
Look at Google. Dang. Need I say more? Listen, if you're not plugged into technology by now, there's nothing that moves this fast in the world besides technology. And I want you all to understand something. There's certain companies out there that are in the stock market that are not even on this list. Literally, you have Google, you have Facebook, you have YouTube. They did not get into Web 3 and Web 4 yet, but I'm telling you right now that the Web 3 engines, search engines like Brave and all these other ones, those will be the ones that we will use in the very, very near future, and we'll start to see those scale. I wanted to show you all this because if you're brand new to this space and you're brand new today, you should see that since 1993, Google wasn't even on the map. Google wasn't even on the map. And now it's March 2018 that where I paused the video, and Google is at 64 billion monthly visits. And we haven't even stopped. Like, I can keep the video going and the numbers will continue to climb. So I want you all to see that technology waits for no one to make their mind up. All right. And so the reason why I wanted to show that is because there was a video, this video right here. All right. And I'm going to play this video. This video was from Crypto Erie. I'd recommend that y'all follow her on Twitter. Absolutely incredible woman out of I believe she's in Japan. So you want to make sure, shout out to Crypto Erie. Make sure that you guys give her a follow on Twitter. But listen to this guy. Ripple Managing Director Cindy Young fields a price question about XRP in regard to its performance as a bridge currency. I recommend y'all do not get off this call today. Let's go.
How important is it that XRP stays one of the top tokens for this to work?
Yeah. So, I mean, again, I would say we're not, really so much focused on the particular sort of price of XRP or the volatility or any other coin particularly.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it has a higher or lower market cap.
So if we look at again, on the on-demand liquidity solution, RippleNet, where we're using XRP as a bridge currency, right, to move fiat, around the world, right? That is, regardless of the price of it.
All that matters is how many there are. Doesn't matter what the price is.
It's a bridge that we are using as a bridge. So it's not, we're not here really to honestly like speculate and it's, it's a means to an end, it's a means to bring that efficiency to the market. So and again, I mean, when these things happen, obviously like prices drop, etc. For me, what's interesting is when I talk to one of our customers, partners, and the benefits they see, right? The customer, Asmo, is a great example. So one of the big remittance companies saying when they can enable their payments, I don't know, Filipino worker paying, from the UK, sending money to their family to pay for food or housing or hospital or whatever it is, and they can do that at a fraction of the cost. That for me is where the big value is. As opposed to how much XRP is in circulation or not, and I mean.
Well, good.
So it reminded me of what I'm going to tell people on stage this weekend. Like, this technology does not care about your speculation of price. This technology does not care about your opinion of it. It doesn't. The technology is going to happen. The technology doesn't matter about what the price of XRP is. Only we care about that because we're retail investors and we're invested. But the technology is going to live forever. It's not going anywhere. And so we have to understand that is the key. And when you finally understand that as an investor, you're then able to separate yourself, all right, from the price. I don't think about the price anymore. Like, the price is going to do its thing. What I think about as an investor is I think about what is this technology? And how can I, as a speaker, go around the world and speak to companies to help them implement this technology? That's where my next mindset is, because that's where the money is. The money's not in investing. You like that's going to happen. The money is in the ancillary businesses that you create. The same way that in cannabis, I was more interested in the ancillary businesses, which was like throwing events where business owners can come and set up their businesses and sell their products instead of me selling weed. It didn't make sense to me. So I was like, you know what? Let me go and do an ancillary business. It's the same thing here. You need an ancillary business. Do you have a media outlet? Do you have an educational platform? What do you do that can educate people? Because education will forever be key. So check this out right here. She talked about RippleNet, and I thought that this was a great video to tie in before we go and jump into XDC. Let's go.
At Ripple, we've talked a lot about the Internet of Value, our North Star of enabling money to move like information does today. But how does the Internet of Value translate into banking? It starts with your customers. Your customers' payment demands are changing, and the Internet of Value plays a large part in delivering on those demands. Across retail, SME, and corporate customers, as well as the emerging wave of platform-based businesses, they are demanding global transactions that are seamless, real-time, certain, and cost-effective. Yet today's global transactions fall far short of those expectations. That's because the current payments infrastructure is a patchwork of centralized networks, legacy technology, and different payment rails. It's disparate. The technology, systems of record, messaging, and rules are different from one network to the next. It's slow. It takes an average of 3 to 5 days to settle across the numerous intermediaries. It's error-prone. Failure rates are high, and data flow between intermediaries is poor. And it's costly. Processing costs are high, an average of $25 to $35 for each payment. The downstream impact of these problems provides a subpar experience that's driving customers from your bank to fintech providers that can provide a better customer experience. We're solving this with RippleNet, which is the cornerstone of enabling the Internet of Value. RippleNet is a global decentralized network that brings together a diverse ecosystem of payments players for the first time in history.
For the first time in history, more interoperable, all right, more inclusive. It's very important, right? And so this leads me into the biggest news, man. I need y'all to drop those coffee. I need y'all to drop those coffee. Hey, listen, huge. Listen, this is fresh off the press, all right? If you guys didn't know, they're trying to give Bitcoin utility through the ISO 20022 standard, all right? And so I want to show you guys this right here, all right? We're going to dive into everything that's on this thing. Now, Travis, you know, I would love for you to also jump in, bro, because it's a lot of stuff to cover here.
This changed my view on Bitcoin.
It changed my view on Bitcoin. However, one thing I know is until Bitcoin changes the way that its protocol is, it still will not be efficient enough, right? So they're trying to change Bitcoin so that it can be more scalable, all right? They're trying to do that. And this is the thing, Bitcoin was created, I'm just gonna say it, it was created wrong, all right? Ethereum, same way. I'll tell you who did it right, Cardano. Cardano did it right from the beginning. I'm interested in companies. I'm interested in investing into companies that did it properly in the beginning. Who are those companies? XDC. Who are those companies? Ripple. Who are those companies? IOTA. Shoot, all of Quant. We know all of the ISO compliant coins. So check this out, right? So you have, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. All right, so this says Bitcoin ISO 222 financial messaging integration. You guys stick with me here. I'm going to break this down for you. It says collateral options for Impel's financial messaging. All right, Impel is changing. All right, Impel is changing. They are the reason why ISO 222 is changing. All right, there's a certain protocol that's with ISO 222. All right, and so I believe I have it pulled up somewhere over here, but we'll see it in a second. However, then you got your Impel clients. Now, who are the clients of Impel? Can someone drop it in the chat box for me? Let me know here on YouTube. You know, who are the clients of Impel? Who are they talking about? Let's see if you guys have been paying attention. All right, hopefully you have, but who's been paying attention over the last 26 episodes that we have done, right? So if I don't see it, I'm going to tell you exactly who it is. The Impel client is the institutions. All right, the institutional investors, the hedge funds, the people that have the big money, the banks. Exactly, Ms. Zuli. All right, now Impel they are the services for financial messaging. The old financial messaging language was called what? Swift. All right, Impel is the new language, and they are creating, and they're what's helping to connect to R3 Corda, also with XDC being a part of that. Now, One Chain. All right, we're going to talk about One Chain today. All right, One Chain serves as the interoperability bridge. It's kind of like Harmony. They didn't choose to use Harmony. They chose to use One Chain. All right, now, Bitcoin and XDC are now able, all right, One Chain Bridge wraps Bitcoin. So they're doing an XDC wrapped Bitcoin on a one-to-one collateral to send over to the XDC network. All right, what does all this geeky stuff mean? Basically, long story short, now we're able to wrap Bitcoin with XDC. We're able to wrap Bitcoin as an XRC20 token, all right, so that it can be moved, all right, throughout the borders, all right, across borders, all right, as a fraction of cent transaction fees, and it settles in 2 seconds using the XDC network. Who is ISO 222 for? We talked about it. Central banks, retail banks, community banks, neobanks, savings and loan association, and emerging banks. What does this do? The benefits of using Impel services are this: it eliminates friction compared to bank wire transfers. No more Nostro Vostro accounts and no membership fees. ISO 222 compliant financial messaging, which is the most important thing, end-to-end tracking, life cycle of payments, all right, all of this stuff, 2-second settlement time, all right, you cannot lose with investing into this. Now, this is not investment advice, all right? Again, all of the information that we're giving you is for entertainment purposes only. Go ahead, Trav.
So yeah, I wanted to just jump in on that and kind of explain a little bit what wrapped XDC Bitcoin is.
Okay.
It just gives you guys the benefits of the network of XDC, like Vince said. It's faster and it's cheaper. As well as I'd like to show you, I want to highlight one key point on those bullet points that he highlighted. Yeah, it's the Nostro Vostro accounts, which is the key to all of this. One of the biggest keys is how our money moves nowadays is that if you want to send money cross borders, you have to have, as an institution, another account with that country's currency already there. So that money is just sitting there doing nothing because they have to have it there in case they need to send a payment. There's trillions of dollars in Nostro Vostro accounts all across the world. Those accounts are going to be eliminated with this technology.
Yes.
And that money is going to be added as liquidity to the system to improve speed and process of payments.
Amazing. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you for popping in and just kind of, you know what I mean, like expanding on that, because it's important and it will go over your head, right? And that's why we do everything in our power to show you all the power and just proof that this stuff is happening, right? This stuff is happening. Now you can bridge Bitcoin to XRP directly on the XDC network with no fees, without the gas fees. That is incredible. That's why people weren't comfortable with investing into these things, because of the gas fees. Nobody want to pay all that money to get an NFT. Nobody wants to pay all that money to get. So now we can get NFTs on the XRP ledger, and people can use Bitcoin directly as a technology, and that's amazing. Now let's keep going, and I'm going to play this video with Crypto Erie. Now I told y'all Crypto Erie is the truth. All right, I give my credit where credit is due. All right, listen up.
I understand you have a big announcement. I'm just so pleased that you're going to share that with us. Tell us what's going on.
We have wonderful news for your Genfinity's Lighthouse Report audience. The last time we met, we introduced Impel's service offering of being able to send ISO 222 compliant financial messages over the XDC network. And we even have the ability to send XDC as collateral for instant settlement or payment over these financial messages. Well, the big news that we have today is
all right, now it cut off. All right, so now the big news again is what we just showed you, and that was the CEO Troy Woods, of Impel talking. Now let's dive. Let's go ahead and get into the bullish content. So I went into XDC's network. I told you guys we're going to teach you how to research here. All right. So I went into XDC's website itself, the XDC Foundation, and I went to their news, right? I wanted to see what their news and insights were. And so directly on here, there's a couple of things that I found interesting. The first one we're going to talk about, I believe, is the trade tech merger. And then the second one is the new metaverse for XDC and how they're partnering with Globiance. All right, and we're going to dive into these. Now, trade tech to launch trader tokens on the XDC network. This is what we're talking about when it comes to the global. So when I'm speaking on stage on Saturday on InvestFest, we're going to talk about the global influencer economy. Companies like Fashion Nova, companies like in any of these companies, right? H&M, they have models, they have influencers.
Louis Vuitton,
there we go. They're all going to have their own tokens, right? And so these tokens have to be built on the proper networks, the proper blockchain networks. And so understanding that, all right, trade. Exactly. Hey, give me some Gucci token. You know what I mean?
Coffee in the chat for Gucci.
Hey, drop some coffee in the chat for Gucci, man. But so trade tech to launch trader tokens on the XDC network. All right. So what does that mean? According to the trade tech, the trader launch signals blockchain adoption in a regulated arena. All right. It signals blockchain adoption in a regulated arena. Now, I went to and pulled up their website, and this is Trade Tech's actual website, right? And so built for banks and institutional investors. So not built for us, okay? Reduces friction costs, all right? So it's the same language all around the board, all right? Trade Tech bridges the technology gap in the $15 trillion trade finance market, all right? Their technologies, they focus on workflow automation, all right? They focus on repackaging, and they focus on credit scoring, all right? So this is the technology. Again, I looked at their partners, all right? Microsoft, all right? Microsoft for startups. And we know Microsoft is a huge. I mean, Bill Gates talks junk about this new thing, but again, Microsoft is a part of the trade tech startup or they're part of investing into this new B2B startup, right? Then you got IBM, which again is a huge investor into Web3, into the metaverse, right? Into quantum computing, all right? This company has been featured in the Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, The Banker, FinExtra, all right? All of this stuff, okay? So I wanted you guys to just see the credibility of the trade tech company, all right? And so with them introducing their own tokens, this now allows for them to be able to process these payments for these institutional investors through the blockchain using the XDC network. So I thought that this was super bullish, and this hot off the press, 726. All right. Now let's fast forward to this next one right here. All right. So now let's talk about ISO 222 player Impale. All right, because I want to, before we go further, we got to talk about Impale, right? Because we talked about Impale a lot on that picture that you guys saw. All right. So ISO 222 player Impale launches to challenge Swift and SEPA. This was hot off the press on June 24th of 2022. So Impale and XDC Network today announced the official launch of Impale, an alternative solution platform for quickly and securely sending ISO 222 compliant financial messages. All right, so we can see that this is directly on FinExtra's website. All right, now, since we were talking about Impale and Globiance, all right, which is another company, announces a strategic partnership. All right, and we have a new call that we'll be launching very soon, where we're going to talk about the utility tokens on a day-to-day basis. We're going to drop new updates. We're going to continue to look at the charts, like different things, right? But we have new calls that are coming that we're getting ready to bring out. We just wanted to make sure that Coffee and Crypto was solid and we had this thing rolling. All right. So with that being said, Impale and Globiance announces a strategic partnerships. Let's dive into this. All right. So Globiance is one of the first leaders in the industry to pilot Impale's ISO 222 financial messaging, a messaging standard that is already widely adopted in more than 70 countries. All right. Globiance will implement Impale's API. So that's what they're using. They're implementing their API with optional instant settlement ability using XDC, the native coin on the XDC network, XRC20 tokens, such as Globiance's native token GBEX or stable coins. So this is not financial advice, all right? But here you go. Congratulations. I went and invested into it last night. All right. Let me go and show you guys. So I invested in GBEX last night. All right. Look, it's this cheap. All right. For like $60, I got like 700 million coins, something crazy. All right. So again, y'all, I went and got this. Where can you get it? All right. You might want to go to CoinMarketCap. We're not going to tell you where you get it from. go and do your own research. That's something that you should do. If you're a part of the private community and you need help purchasing this, make sure you book an office hour session. We will help you and show you exactly how we bought this. But if you're not a part of our private community, what you want to do is click the link at the end that will drop. That way you can set up an interview and we'll see if you qualify to work with us here at the VO Group. All right. But let's get back to the bullish content. Now, both Globiance and Impel's projects are built and operate on the XDC network. Both Globiance and Impel's projects are built and operate on the XDC network. All right, that right there is super, super, super important, because that means that these are layer 2 technologies, right? They're building directly on those blockchains. Now, Impel, this is their website, redefining the standard for cross-border payments and financial messaging. It's directly on their thing. They have XDC network up here. They also have the R3/4 bridge, which is directly on their website. Y'all, they're letting us know everything. They're letting us know everything. Like, look, and then here's Globiance website. Banking crypto started in 2018. Globiance is focusing on a long-term strategy to create a seamless fiat to crypto integration into our daily lifestyle. All right, you can literally go and so this is why I decided to go and invest in Globiance, or GBEX. The first decentralized exchange on the XDC network is Globiance. So you can actually do swaps. So this is like Sushi Swap and Pancake Swap, except this is an XDC a DEX, right? Decentralized exchange. So what I want to do is I'm going to play this quick 3-minute video, and then Travis, I'm going to pass it over to you, bro, because I definitely went over my time, but I want to make sure that we were very thorough in this call because it was a lot. So this is Globiance explained in 3 minutes, and the next voice y'all hear after this is none other than my brother Travis. Drop those coffee emojis if you guys are sticking around to the end. Let's go.
The Globiance project started in 2018, at a time when crypto was already called dead. It became clear for us that the world needed a fusion of a bank and a cryptocurrency exchange. From day one, Globiance had been fully licensed and regulated in the European market, having obtained its first license in Estonia in 2019.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Globiance has now an established global presence. Get the most from our offices around the world.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what happened, but y'all couldn't see. So let me go back. Let me go back. My bad. 1 second. Here we go.
It became clear for us that the world needed a fusion of a bank and a cryptocurrency exchange. From day one, Globiance had been fully licensed and regulated in the European market, having obtained its first license in Estonia in 2019. Globiance has now an established global presence. Get the most from our offices around the world, including Europe, United States, Singapore, Mauritius, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Hong Kong, British Virgin Islands, and Latin America. Get global with Globiance. Is there a country you miss? Let us know, and we'll go there. We understood what the world needed, a holistic fusion of a bank and cryptocurrency exchange. Please meet Globiance today. Bank accounts, a crypto exchange, and financial cards. Full online banking products, crypto and fiat wallet accounts. Get IBAN accounts and cards from several banking partners and control them all in the same interface. Sign up now and get all the financial products you need. And now, those are the new features. GBEX token, our brand new app, and Globiance DEX. GBEX is the base token for the Globiance platform. Get discounts by using GBEX. Maximize your rewards by staking GBEX. Pay lower fees in the crypto processing payment gateway with GBEX. Increase your profit when paying for all Globiance services with GBEX. Globiance DEX is a XinFin network-based decentralized exchange. Coming this October 2021, it will offer speed, lower costs, faster confirmations, lower energy consumption, Smart contracts. GBEX is designed to cater to corporate and small investors as well. It starts at a low price, will experience big burn events, and in the end, GBEX offers great long-term value for every person. HODL, get bonuses, sit back, relax, and watch your coins grow. Deflationary, burn tax. Every transaction costs a 4% tax. Minus 2% will be burned directly. 2% distributed to GBEX holders. Anti-whale dump protection. Only 0.5% tokens of supply per wallet allowed. Buy GBEX now. Invest in the ultimate token today.
That's big. Anti-whale. You know what I mean? That's something that you like. So just a key. And then, like I said, this is, I'm passing this over to my brother. And this was the last article I had. Globiance will provide 1 trillion GBEX tokens for metaversers play to earn rewards. All right. Again, getting rewarded as a influencer, getting it rewarded in the global influencer economy. They're putting 1 trillion GBEX tokens specifically just for metaverse users. This is big because this is why we pay attention to the white papers, and the white papers is what help us invest into the long-term scalability of these companies. So Travis, man, let's get it, bro. I don't look, I dropped the mic, bro.
That was good, bro. That was really good. I'm not gonna lie. Just to see, like, I knew about Globiance, but I didn't even know they had a token.
Yeah,
that's amazing, bro, because that's 0.000000. So you bought $60, you got a bunch of millions worth of coins. Now when it goes up, that's going to be the next Doge coin.
it is, but it actually has real world utility. And this is a DEX that's attached to ISO 222 in some way. So it's to me, it's better than pancake and sushi at this point.
That could be one of those stories where $100 turns into 30 million.
Hey, I believe it's gonna be one of those. But again, we are not financial advisors. We're not telling you to buy GBEX, but I did. You know what I'm saying?
But I did. But I'm gonna get right into it, you guys, because Vince already took up all the time.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I'm just playing. So one thing I want to show you guys is this. I want to start off with this video because one thing about me, I had spent some time hanging around in the entertainment industry, and I really realized how many things you can really draw from it if you really realize what goes on. But I want to start my segment off with this video.
You got 90% of the American public out there with little or no net worth. I create nothing. I make the world shout. News, war, peace, famine, upheaval, the price of paper flipping. We picked that rabbit out of the hat where everyone's out there wondering how the hell we did it. Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's a free market.
It's the free market, baby. Not so free after all. Not so free after all. And I'm going to go right into something I found very, very curious. So this document is from the European Parliament website. You can see right here, European Parliament, and it's limits on the use of cash in Italy. It says, from July 1st, 2020, the limit will be 2,000 euros. And from 1st of January, 2022, they're lowering it to 1,000 euros in cash payments. Now, this says on the 16th of December, 2019, the European Central Bank wrote a letter to Minister Gualtieri, pointing out certain problems that could arise from the application of these limits. So, peep the date, December 19th, December 2019. So I want to go into this now. This is an article from June 8th, 2022 from the New York Times. And it says, travelers ask cash, what's that? Now peep the language that they phrased this with. In a transition hastened by the pandemic, increasingly you can travel abroad and barely ever handle a physical bill or coin, whether pounds, kroner, or euros. A guide to going cashless overseas. The article goes on to say, on a recent trip to England, Andrew Dodson, 35, and his wife, Erin, 32, who live in Traverse City, Michigan. My grandparents took me there one time in the summer. Beautiful place. If you're ever there, if you're ever in Michigan, you definitely want to get up to Traverse City. Had an unexpected problem. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't spend the 700 British pounds they brought along. We traveled all around the country, including many small towns in the Lake District and the Cotswolds. Even the tiniest pubs took cards. A content marketing manager for Mr. Dodson, a content marketing manager for Tentcraft, a manufacturer of customized tents and accessories. Many wouldn't even accept cash. As we approached the end of our trip, we went to a nice dinner at this Indian restaurant where we hoped to spend some of the cash we converted, only to be told they don't accept cash anymore. Finally, their London hotel let them pay their balance with cash so they wouldn't have to bring the pounds home and reconvert them to dollars. So if you go on to this Google search, I want to show you, it's COVID. I just typed in COVID cash Italy. It says cash no longer king in Italy as COVID helps government push. I don't even have to go further. You can draw the lines. This is from the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. So the International Monetary Fund is a group of the world's central banks. And they say policy responses to COVID-19 due to its proximity and close links to Italy. You can continue to draw the lines. Government of the UK, money, Italy travel advice. They're literally telling you right here that COVID has affected the use of money in Italy. So I want to show you guys some other things that I found very interesting. So this is Algorand. Give me 1 second, family.
You guys are enjoying the show right now, man. Just go ahead and like drop those coffee emojis. Keep them rolling in. We appreciate you all for being here. And again, if you're seeing this video, this recording later on, make sure you smash that subscribe button here on YouTube. Make sure you also turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any updates that we have on the Oh My Crypto Network, the OMC. We make you say OMC, not OMG. And if you're a part of the private Discord, all right, I just dropped where you can get GBEX from. Go grab it. Let's go.
We back. So one thing that I found very, very interesting is that this is a soccer team based in New York City. And this is the Red Bull Arena. And Red Bull is a world-renowned brand. And they are now going cashless. This was just on their Instagram feed yesterday. And they say Red Bull Arena has moved to being a cashless venue in order to safely welcome fans back and also increase concession line efficiency. One more thing that they have on their page is this picture right here, where they're showing a game day picture. They're announcing their match between them and the Houston soccer team, the female soccer team. And one thing that I found interesting was that you can watch it on Paramount, Twitch, and it's presented by CarMax. These are also world-renowned brands. And then you have right on her jersey, Algorand, which is an ISO certified coin. It is part of the ISO network. This is the future right here. This is the future. Cash is the past and Algorand is the future, along with XDC and other coins in those ISO 2022 networks. So one of my buddies on Instagram, we follow each other closely, and we always piggyback off each other. You guys definitely want to follow this guy. And Vince, I want to let you know, he's coming to InvestFest. He got his tickets, so he will be there. So he says Gotham FC is partnered with Algorand. This is the minor precedent to use digital money instead of cash. Algorand is also partnered with FIFA World Cup, which may cause a bigger influence of digital only transactions globally. He's drawing lines into the future because we know that events, people, they don't take easily to change. So they're going to start with the women's club, and then they're going to transition into FIFA, which is the biggest sporting agency in the world. Another thing that he said that I thought was very interesting, he says, as more variants and diseases spread the next few years, don't be surprised if companies use that as an excuse to make payments fully digital and contactless. So I want to go into this. So this was a recent article from the Jerusalem Post. It says Israel bans use of cash purchases larger than 6,000 shekels. So cash deals exceeding 6,000 shekels will be illegal as part of the effort to fight against money laundering and criminal activity. They say a new law is set to take effect in Israel starting August 1st that will ban payments of large sums of money in cash and bank checks. The goal of the reform, according to a statement issued by Israel's tax authority, is to fight organized crime, money laundering, and tax compliance.
Travis, I'm not sure if you went mute, but you went mute, bro.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call and my computer was going through.
Oh, it's okay.
So they go under to say, under the new law, any payment to business above 6,000 shekels must be using alternative methods, such as a digital transfer or debit card. Trading between private citizens who are not listed as business owners will be limited to $4,300 in cash. This is another step in Israel's fight against the use of cash. So I want to show you guys this tweet that I made. It says, COVID money printing, Russia, Ukraine, China divesting of foreign assets, China, Taiwan invasion on the horizon. Now, this tweet was from May 21st. It says there's a monetary cold war for crypto control, monkeypox fear, uncertainty, and doubt spreading. So now we fast forward to today. Nancy Pelosi is slated to visit Taiwan, and China has stated that they are not going to stand idly by. They have even fired warning shots across the Taiwan Strait. In what's the word I want to say? In fighting off, they don't want Nancy to come. They do not want her to come. So that was 2 months ago. I was talking about a possible invasion of China and Taiwan possibly invading. Now, Nancy is going to visit Taiwan and stir the pot even more. This has been an ongoing thing that I've been covering on this show. Another thing that I want to show you guys is that California, New York, and Illinois have declared a state of emergency on Monday, yesterday, over monkeypox outbreak. So we can see here in this tweet that I talked about monkeypox, fear, uncertainty, and doubt spreading 2 months ahead of the time, over 2 months. Now it is happening. The World Health Organization has declared a state of emergency. Now the biggest states in America, California, New York, and Illinois, have declared a state of emergency. So this is why I want to go back to this photo. As more variants and diseases spread the next few years, don't be surprised if companies use that as an excuse to make payments fully digital and contactless. I'm going to go back to the date of this article. On December 16th, 2019, the European Central Bank wrote a letter to Minister Gualtieri pointing out certain problems that could arise from the application of these limits. This is limits of cash in Italy. And they made it seem like COVID was the issue. They changed the policy responses to COVID. But this article, this legislature came out before COVID even existed. 2019, they wrote a letter. This dated January 23rd, 2020. Before COVID was even an issue, a worldwide epidemic. They made legislature on limiting the cash in Italy. So now, fast forward, we have another epidemic on the line, on the horizon. They're pushing a state of emergency. And you have things going cashless. Cashless, family. We are going to a cashless society. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology has been directly interwoven into our banking system. And the way that Vince showed you guys, XDC, the XDC network is going to help bring interoperability. Give me 1 second. XDC is going to help bring interoperability. This is another, no, I don't have it. I do not have it. It's okay. XDC is going to bring interoperability across blockchain networks to link the traditional financial system into the new decentralized quantum financial system. That's all I got.
Wow. Incredible. Incredible. If you guys enjoyed that, I mean, like it was like that call was amazing because it was on two different sides of the spectrum. We really went deep into the new technologies, right? Getting outside of the cash and going into a cashless society. And then Travis did an amazing job with wrapping it up and bringing it back and show us why investing in this technology is important, because we may not have cash to use very soon. All right. Like I don't feel comfortable at this moment with even touching money. I don't feel comfortable with touching dollars. So people, businesses that do not scale with these ideas will be the next ones to go out of business. I promise you. From small businesses to large businesses, we will see many go out of business because the old that old school mentality, they're going to think, they're going to say, oh no, we're not going to let go of this. We're not going to do, and guess what? They're going to be forced to let go of it. The same way, all right, the same way. Some of you all, if you're over 40 on this call, all right, and I'm not picking on nobody, but if you're over 40, I want you to drop a 1 in the chat box. I'm just curious. If you're over 40, drop a 1. I'm going to prove something to you, right? If you're over 40, all right, perfect, right? So if you're over 40, there was a time when your BlackBerry, you felt like that BlackBerry, you didn't want to give away the BlackBerry because you did not want to give away the buttons on your phone. Then guess what? How many of you all that dropped the 1 gave up your BlackBerry by force, right? You can't even use it no more. You were forced to give up your BlackBerry, and now every single one of you all have a smartphone because you trade. You're in crypto. So every single one of you have a smartphone. Some of you didn't want to give up the button on your iPhone. You wanted that button, that one button. Y'all was stuck on buttons.
I like that button. I'm not gonna lie.
You still got the button?
No, I don't got the button, bro.
Okay. I was like, nah, you can't be on this call if you still got the button. No, but man, I'm telling you, people still want the button. And some of y'all still got the button. Some of y'all still got the button. Won't give up your button. Eventually, that phone not gonna work. They're gonna force you into having a phone with no button. I think there won't even be no buttons on the side soon. Like there won't even be buttons on the side, right? So I want you guys to realize that was just one proof of concept that it will happen by force. And so you might as well be ahead of the curve before it happens by force. Because if you get pushed out, you're far behind. If you get pushed out of this, you missed the whole dang on train. So with that being said, I dropped the link inside the group chat. Travis, we got a new link. All right, we got a new link. All right, this is the link that you all have been waiting for. All right, this now, all right, it says digital entrepreneurship loan, but that's not what it is. All right, you click it and it's going to take you over to the crypto consultation, free consultation, 15 minutes. Set up your free consultation. If you're not a part of the Vincent Owens Group, you love the information today. You want to figure out how you can get involved, how you can listen. It does not cost anything to click this link. Send this link out to your family, send this link out to your friends, book a session with me and Travis and allow us to expand your mind and show you exactly why we are one of the most seeked out investment teams within the cryptocurrency space, and why we will be speaking on all the big stages from this moment and on. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. What I want to do is I want to allow for you guys to, you already know, one, if you got something that you like, learned, or love, please raise your hand. Y'all got a lot of value today. Office hours. Thank you, Jamel. Office hours is every single day, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. We ask that you do not book it on the day of, book it at least one day out. If you book it the day of, we will not probably be meeting that day because I already have a busy schedule. So I'm asking that if you want to book a session on the office hour sessions, Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the time that you can do it. And if you want to know how you can get involved, how you can get into our private Discord group, how you can be more connected with the community, please click that link and make sure you guys sign up, and we will see y'all on the office. See you guys on the free consultation. So I would love to hear from a couple people if you guys got it in you. If not, then we can end this call. But if you got something that you would like to share, something that you appreciated, anything that you want, maybe another fun fact that you may have been researching, please raise your hand or feel free to unmute your line right now. Thank you so much.
One consultation's been scheduled.
Sheesh. You saw it come in?
I did. Did you see it?
I saw it come in.
I know you saw it.
Saw it come in. Look, somebody gonna get started. Somebody's ready to change their life. And when you're ready, we're here for you. That's one thing I will tell you. We don't force people to do this. I believe that a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. I am not in the business of convincing people to change their life financially. I'm not in the business of it. All right. I'm in the business of showing you how and helping you and leading you along that route. But until you're ready, all right, we cannot change your mind, because if we change your mind one time, we're gonna have to keep changing your mind over and over and over again, and it ain't worth it. All right. So with that being said, if you got something, please go ahead. You could, Jamel, but I don't know what you need 3 office hours for a week. You know what I mean? Most people do 1, but if you want to do 3 a week, they're about 15 minutes long. So you can feel free to do whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? They're here for it. If people haven't booked already, then no, there won't be 3 available. We've been pretty booked up. I have an office hour session dang near every day since like the last couple weeks, but definitely 1, 2, however many you need. But I definitely would say take advantage of the office hours if you're part of the private community. Does anybody have anything that you would like to say? What up, Andrew? Mr. Jackson, good to see you, brother. And it's no prep. All right, cool. So look, I think we did our job. You know, we're gonna hop up out of here. I think that everybody is speechless today. We gave y'all a lot of information, and you know, I want to let that go ahead and sink in.
I just want to say thank you so much. I wish you tremendous success in your commitments in your presentation at the conference, and we'll be looking forward to hearing all that transpires. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the space, and I learned so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Zuli. I appreciate you too. We really do. We really do. My boy Jarrell, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Big dog.
Is it possible that we can attend virtually? I was trying to get down there. My schedule, my life is just so crazy.
Let me look on the website really fast, and I will let you know if
$149 for a virtual ticket.
I think it's wasn't it $49 or something? Yeah, no, it went up. Excuse me, y'all. You would have to get that last. So that went up too. It's $147 for Saturday and Sunday. So it was $40 or something. Now it's $147. But you can go on investfest.com. I'm going to drop the link directly for you all. Anybody that want to actually watch it. I think $147 is completely worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I believe like spending your time this weekend at this conference, whether it's there or at your home, you need to be there 100%. Like I believe that might be the best $147 that, you know, a person can invest truthfully, and
definitely
investment, but it's definitely worth it.
Definitely.
Okay, awesome. And maybe y'all are all in a group, so communicate. Maybe there's a way y'all can go in together, and I don't know if it's on Zoom or how they're actually, but you know, you can't do a Zoom and then stream a Zoom, so that's the one part that's a little tough. But if it's not on Zoom and it's actually on a website, then you could stream that website on Zoom. So I recommend that you guys look into that. Maybe, you know, communicate in the group. If you're part of the VO group, communicate in there, and maybe y'all can split that up. 3-4 people split that 147, and y'all all have the link. I'm pretty sure it's one link. Everybody, you don't even got to be on Zoom. Just everybody get on a different computer on a link. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
And even if it is on Zoom, you can still, someone set up a camera, you know, set up your camera right in front of the screen.
There it is.
Boom.
Recording software called, I think, OBS, and you can record live, like from your computer or whatnot, and either save in or stream that live. So,
wow.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a very powerful event. They're literally covering every sector of the financial literacy education that you could imagine. Yeah,
I'm more excited. I don't even, like, at this point, after seeing everybody that's there, I don't even care about talking no more. Like I kind of wish I wasn't talking. Like, I just want to be like, I just want to listen. Like, I'm at this point in my life where I just want to learn. Like, I'm so excited.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just go around talking to people about crypto with my business cards and bartering our services. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna barter our service.
Did you order your business cards?
I didn't.
Get that in business print.
I thought you was gonna order them, but it's okay. I'll order them.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll order them. But I'm about to go do it today. But I'm gonna just go around my business cards and barter our services all day long. And be like, yo, I need to learn this. You need to learn this.
Bet. So, yo, this is lit. Hey, Lavonna, we got 2 people with their hand raised. I want to make sure that we get to them. So, LA, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. This call was
that's too, LA.
Yeah, I'm coming in the building. I'm coming in on the slide. I hope it worked out for me. You got to utilize stuff when you got it. Anyway, I enjoyed today's. I enjoy every call. I probably only missed 2 episodes of the 27, but today was impactful for me because I have been trying to find ways. I have maybe like not a lot, 3, 4, 5, about 3, 4 grand of Bitcoin, and just being a part of the nerds and everything, hearing the information that one day is not going to be as important, going to go to zero. I'm like, was in a panic mode to find out how to either get rid of it or switch it over to XRP. That's what I was trying to do because I had bought it on Swan Bitcoin. I was doing DCA, dollar cost analysis. And then I stopped it maybe like 2 months ago. Nothing's coming out of my bank account. So, but today I realized I can keep it and I should keep it, you know, because learning that one that is paired with XDC and you can wrap it, you know, just to be able to use it. And I just love this call today because now I don't have to get rid of it. And I'm going to go in the rabbit hole and research a little bit more. You all gave it to me, but I still need to go over it again. But that helped me out today. So I just wanted to let you guys know that was very important for me. Thanks a lot, Travis and Kenna, known as Vincent. Thank you.
Of course. Most definitely. And I'm glad that you got that conclusion. You know, it made me feel more comfortable about Bitcoin as well. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel a lot more confident about Bitcoin. I still don't own Bitcoin. It's just too expensive for me. But if you have it and you bought it at a good price, congratulations. I know a couple people that have some Bitcoin. You know, so congratulations to you all that do have it. It's not going anywhere. Bitcoin will be around. It's for the long term. It can't go anywhere. It's just going to get better. So I appreciate you all. Matthew, what's going on?
What's going on with you, Doug? How
Easy
y'all doing?
money. Sheesh.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you, man. I appreciate these calls. I feel like, you know, even though I've been kind of in the kitchens and whatnot, I can wake up in the morning and still get some kind of crypto knowledge. And you know what I mean? I might not have the time to spend and look at articles and whatnot, but I know that you and Travis stay tapped in, and I truly appreciate that.
Most definitely.
One thing I did want to say, though, is you know how small this world is. It's crazy. So 3.5, 4 years ago, you know, kicking it with you and Anointed, we got introduced to XRP. And so I was an investor at that point, did the research, you know, taught a little bit of people here and there. I was over at this kitchen the other day, and I was sitting somewhere and I watched this guy and he was eating some cornbread, and I was like, dude, that looks really good. Like, where'd you get it? And he points over to this little stack of boxes where there's like cornbread in it. And there's 3 labels. The top one says Familia, which is like family meal. And then there's a middle one and then a bottom one. And I put it on my Instagram, but I don't know how many people noticed, but on the bottom one, it said Ripple. Little did I know, the catering company that I work for actually services meals for the Ripple employees. We also service the private events that they host at their corporate parties. So this coming December, we're doing the Ripple's Christmas party. We're going to be serving them food. We're going to be cooking up everything for them over here at the offices out here in San Francisco. I ended up talking to one of the chefs the other day, and she said that she's going to get a hold of HR and see about getting me in on that. So I might be going into one of the Ripple events and getting into their offices and seeing what's good about cooking for them.
Let's go.
So I'm a little excited, man. It was a small world, and it's crazy to be an investor. And then now seeing I might be able to get in the building and get to meet some people. But, you know, I'm going to be bringing you guys with me. So I'm going to definitely be dropping some names and seeing what I can do inside that building and see what's up. So I appreciate you guys.
Man, listen, you've been in it long enough, bro. I remember picking you up the first time at the trolley in San Diego and going back to the crib, and we talked about Forex, bro. And you got, you know, you've been plugged in ever since, bro. I don't even know how long. That was like 4 years ago or something crazy, bro. 5 years. So it's been a minute. And now you already know, bro. We run into the wheels fall off. I already told you that from the beginning. We still doing it, bro. Let's go.
Amen.
Amen. Shout out to Matt. But that's amazing. Did anybody else have anything that you wanted to say or bring up before we hop up off of here? I know about 17 minutes over, but I don't care. Look, it's my job. I ain't got nothing else to do. You know what I mean?
We ain't got no job.
I ain't got no job. I'm like, what's his name from Friday? You ain't got no job.
No job.
I'm like Tommy Strong from Martin. You ain't got no job. Tom.
How you get fired on your day off?
How you get fired on your day off? Yo, shout out. Oh, Sharon, Miss Sharon.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. This is my first call. Well, I think I was on once before, but this is, you know, now that Crypto is so new to me and I'm learning so much. And I just want to thank you guys for all the research and stuff that you're doing. And it's a new world. It's just a new world for me. And I'm so excited about it because I love crypto. Yeah. So I'm going to be on these calls. I'm going to keep learning and I'm going to keep growing my financial picture because I want to travel.
Let's go. And you're going to travel. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Miss Sharon.
Shout out to Miss Sharon.
Yep, one of our newest members, our newest member in the Vincent Owens Group. We're almost to 100 people in the Discord. So, you know, again, if you guys are interested in joining, I would recommend that y'all click that link that we had above, a couple links back. It definitely would do it. But other than that, I appreciate every single person that took the time to get on this call this morning. You guys are absolutely amazing. Y'all are the highlights of my day. And I'm looking forward to having an even greater day. And if you did book a session, we will be reaching out to you today. We will be looking forward to see how we can work with you in the future to help you really craft out your portfolio to create a 6- and 7-figure portfolio for the future. So with that being said, this was episode 27 of Coffee and Crypto. We're out of here and we'll see y'all on Thursday for episode number 28. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.